It is imperative that all nukes in my area are checked for stores during winter, with no back or gut busting. Checking another site for stores for my nukes to make sure they've got sufficient food. Checking this first nuke. See what how much honey it's got. See whether they're putting any up top or it's all going into the bottom for warmth. So there must be a lot of honey down in the bottom there. So there's a lot of honey up top, so they must have a lot down the bottom. I'm not going to go down there because they'll need that for their warmth. Bees store a lot of honey in their brood super on the outside walls, and that acts as a insulator for warmth. I'll now go around the rest of these nukes and check them to see if they've got sufficient stores for the next 3 weeks before I inspect again, during autumn and winter. Just going to check this set of 3 to see how much stores they've got. Oh, geez, they got a fair amount there by the look of it, so I better check it. A lot of it may be stored down in the brood super, but by the looks of this here, they've got quite a lot there on board. I've got a couple of spare empty frames on board, so I'll take a couple of these out so they can fill up again. Oh, bloody hell! Wax in the autumn time or the winter time. Yep, nearly full. I'll only put one in, and so I might have a couple of spare ones. I wouldn't expect these to have as much as they have in them. This is an empty one from one of my other bee sites, so at least they'll have some to work on. I won't bother putting a brood room mat on the top of this one because they've got 3 frames of honey on top as insulation. Right, check number 17. See how it is. It's not too bad. Got sufficient stores on it. The bees are up in the top there. So I'll get another brood room mat for this lot. That's 2 down, another dozen or so to go. It's a 4-finger job, but I'll leave it. It's got a brood room mat on top. It's okay. I'm now going to get this frame of honey out of this far nuke that I took out, shake a few of the bees off, and give this one a frame of honey. Not very much in here at all. Empty. Empty. So I'll put this one in here. Move this one across. This one here's got part honey, so yeah, that's not too bad. It's a game of equalising. No good. I don't want to put too much honey in one and check one of the others and find out that I've got to take some off it. So I'm just putting one in each at the present time. The next round, in a fortnight's time, then I'll do some more checking. Put the rain hoods on this one also. All nukes were checked. Some had to be supplied with stores and others had more than sufficient stores for their needs for the next 3 or 4 weeks. 61 I've just had a look at and lifted the back, and it's got more than sufficient stores. June is about to check this 5-frame nuke to see just how much food or stores is in the supers. How many fingers?
3. Quite heavy for 3.
3 fingers, yep.
Quite heavy.
Right, okay, right, shut her up. That one's okay for another month. How's that one going, June?
It's a bit lighter, but it's a heavy 2 fingers.
That's okay, heavy 2 fingers, yep, that's no problem.
Very heavy too.
Very heavy too, yep. No, there's plenty of honey on there for another few weeks. Start with 3, right? Very heavy too, yep. No, there's plenty of honey on there for another few weeks yet. That's good. Didn't you eat your really breakfast this morning?
I can just get it up with 3. But that's a 5.
Yep, that's okay, that's good. I'll just leave it there, go to the next one. That one you can just lift. No, don't worry about it. Oh, okay. Just lift.
Oh, very light.
What, how many fingers?
Let me try again. 2. 1 won't work, but I can fairly easily lift it with 2.
Right, okay. Right, okay.
Might be a bit light on.
Just release the... No, release the emlock on the next one to your left. We'll check it.
It's a heavy 2.
Heavy 2, right.
Heavy 2. It's heavier than that one.
Right, no, that's enough there. That's sufficient stores there till next time. In about a month's time. We'll start off with this one over here. There'll probably be quite a lot of stores down in the brood super, which I won't touch. Whatever's there will stay there. Yeah, there's a fair bit there. Yep.
How many fingers?
This one here, 2 fingers, but don't forget there's going to be a fair bit of stores down in the bottom here. That'll do for another inspection in about 3 weeks' time. Brood removing mat on to keep that warmth in the top super. Lid on.
When will you close the vent if necessary, Alan? Will you wait?
I don't.
You never do?
I don't. No, I never close the vents. If the vents want to be closed, the bees will cover them up themselves. Right. We'll lift the back of the soup. I can just lift it and that's all. So there's Yeah, 5 fingers, yeah. 4 fingers, I haven't got 5 fingers. Can't get me bloody...
What's wrong with you?
I can't get me bloody thumb underneath it. So that tells me there's more than sufficient stores there for their needs. That woke them up. That's another 4-finger job, so that they're definitely putting honey in.
Very good.
So it looks like this site is coming back to life again. And the bees have decided that they want to come back from holiday.
They're happy. But you can see they're working, they're zinging around.
Yep, you can tell by the urgency of the bees coming in how they're travelling. This particular nuke here is one of the autumn queens. The queen has not been marked or clipped because she's only about a month old. Probably a couple of frames of honey in there. I just want to see how this particular queen is laying, new queen.
At least it's nice and warm to open the brood.
Yeah, the sun's on it here, so it's good.
Oh, lots of bees.
Yeah, lots of bees. Lots of brood too. That's nearly a full frame of brood for nearly the end of May. There's the queen.
Unfocused now. Yep.
You got her?
Yeah.
Right, lovely big queen. Just hang on to it, I'll put them back in. I won't even bother looking at it anymore.
No, it looks fantastic.
Yep. I've got a beater trap in each of these brood super nukes, and then the brood rearing mat on top, excluder on top of that, so as to keep the queen down in the bottom super, compact during the winter months. Right. One finger can't lift, 2 fingers can't just lift, 3 fingers, so there's three fingers of honey that's inside there.
And a fat queen.
And a fat queen, yep. And then there's probably another couple of frames of honey up top here, so they've got more than sufficient stores to the end of probably the end of winter. So the way these hives are looking, zoom up me.
They're really good.
Yeah, right. So the amount of honey that's on this particular nuke and the rest of the nukes, and if nectar keeps coming in, I may not have to feed these any more frames of honey until the end of winter.
Please like, subscribe and click the bell to my channel to help it grow. Thanks for watching.